M-1 Global presents
Süper görüş başlıyor.
Meccsem Tura Ragimov ellen volt, aki ellen megnyertem a övát, a bajnoki övát. Utána Szakarov következett, akit a második menetben sikerült TKO-val legyőznöm. Harmadik mérkőzésem az ő után a Mansour Barnaoui volt, aki 70 kilóról jött le 66-ba, két övert akart szerezni a kategóriában, de nem engedtem neki. Sajnos nem sikerült lekopogtatnom, az 5x5 menetet végignyomtuk, és egyértelmű pontozással megnyertem a mérkőzést. A következő ellenfelem Magomed Idrisov lett volna, de sajnos megbetegedett, ezúttal kívánok neki gyógyulást. Sajnálom, hogy nem tudok ellene bunyózni, mert nagyon jól föl voltam rá készülve, de hát sajnos ez megtörténik, ez benne, ez sporttal jár, és a következő ellenfelem Korobkov. Örülök, hogy sikerült neki beugornia, hogy vállalja a meccset.
Поступило неожиданное предложение подраться с действующим чемпионом. Конечно, не статус титульного боя, а такого просто боя. Я, естественно, не отказался, сразу согласился. Буквально пару дней назад я бился в Оренбурге, провел трехраундовый бой против Тимура Нагимина, к сожалению, проиграл. Ну, в этом бою я никаких травм не получил. Чувствую себя прекрасно и готов драться хоть сейчас. Про Ивана я знаю, что это очень разносторонний боец, это хороший универсал, давно не проигрывал, смотрел его бои, смотрел на шердоги его, вот последний бой он как раз Конору Макгрегору проиграл, я видел. Ну, меня это ничуть не пугает, мне даже наоборот интересно, так сказать, подержаться, прикоснуться к такому человеку. Не скажу, что он меня чем-то впечатлил или чем-то я его боюсь. Сегодня все посмотрим, насколько он хорош, насколько я хорош.
Korobkov, örülök, hogy bevállaltad a mérkőzést, respektálok érte, és remélem a publikumnak összehozunk egy jó meccset ma.
Иван, мне тут терять нечего, а вот тебе бы не ударить сегодня в грязь лицом.
Beləliklə, əziz dostlar, ringə dəvət olunur Göyçüncə. Artakulun təzyiqçisi Mikhail Korobkov.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an M-1 challenge bout in the featherweight division. Now introducing your fighter in the blue corner. This fighter is 25 years old. He weighed in at 65.8 kilograms. He stands 175 centimeters tall and has a record of 9 wins, 1 loss with 1 draw. He is the regional grappling champion, regional MMA vice champion, and master of sports in combat sambo. Representing Arta team and Sesh Pro team, Mikhail Korobkov. And now welcome his opponent in the red corner. This fighter is 30 years old. He weighed in at 65.8 kilograms. He stands 175 centimeters tall and has an impressive record of 30 wins with only 4 losses. He is Cage Warriors champion, Heroes Gate champion, and he is the current M-1 featherweight champion, representing MMA Spirit from Germany, Ivana Buchinger. And your referee for this bout, Manap Kabdayev.
Fighters, Формулы. 3 раунда по 5 минут. Действуем согласно правилам. За амуницию, за канат не хвататься. Затылок, позвоночник, стол, двигатель. Удачи. Взять. 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 Файтер. Time. Fight.
Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. In the blue corner, Mikhail Korobkov, and in the red corner, Iván Buchinger, the reigning featherweight champion. And before we get started, it should be noted that this is a non-title fight, ladies and gentlemen. Ivan's original opponent, Magomed Idrisov, fell ill the week of the fight, and the late replacement, very late replacement, is Mikhail Korobkov, who actually fought on last week's card. Not a good start so far.
A little bit of a runaway there.
Ivan usually has quite a slow start, but it looks like he's trying to beat that this time around.
Yeah, I remember the last time he fought, and we said, you know, if you start the way you finish, you know, you could have some first round finishes, but he said he is a slow starter, something they have to practice while they're in the gym.
And it's a mental thing as well. You could see them. I saw the coaches sitting there together with Ivan this morning and just discussing it, talking about how he can get through them, how he can push to make his first round just as strong as the way he finishes the fight. It's an essential tactic, could be pivotal to his game plan.
I know some fighters that cannot fight until they get hit. They have to get hit before they bring themselves on.
It's understandable, but he had the advantage when we're talking 5 rounds, but when it's 3 rounds, he can't afford to lose that round.
Of course, because if you lose the first round, then you know you're one down already.
Exactly, you've got no more opportunity.
Well, you're chasing after then, aren't you? You're chasing things up.
Oh,
nice shot!
Shots from Korobkov there.
Well, we know Iván Buchinger is a strong dude. He will take every ounce of punishment that is thrown at him.
Well, he has no problem fighting people above his weight class. I mean, his most recent fight was against Mansour Barnawi, who at the time was M-1 Global's lightweight champion. Barnawi came down to featherweight to challenge for that title, and even though he was bigger and stronger, Ivan still managed to overcome a weak start and win the fight dominantly via decision. Big feather in Buchinger's cap, and he's doing exactly what we know Buchinger to do, which is grind out the fight and weaken his opponent over time, batter him in different ways, to the leg, to the body, to the head, different things at all times. You can expect a wide array of strikes and an arsenal from Buchinger.
Well, like he's proven it now, knees to the thigh, you know, you give that leg a dead leg, as it were, and his takedowns, his shots.
But to give credit where credit's due for
His
Korobkov,
punches are going to be slow. Korobkov is coming back now, though.
Quite courageous of him to even take this fight, to be honest. It's difficult to see, to know whether you approve or not of something like this, just because of the damage one can take from 2 weeks on. 2 fights in a row over 2 weeks it has to be noted that that's not exactly the... and what a nice
takedown! Nicely done.
It's like Korobkov can hear me. He's trying to silence my thoughts right now.
Let's not forget, Korobkov it was 9 wins and 1 draw. He's only got the first ever loss last week.
Indeed, and he got it to Timur Nagibin, part of Alexander Shlemenko's team there. It was a fantastic fight and very, very close fight.
It was. We were there. We were lucky enough to call that fight.
He admits he didn't get really serious damage in that fight and was ready to fight on a week's notice. It's a courageous act indeed, and when the promotion is in such a difficult position where they just lost their main event and they're already in Baku.
There's that takedown again. Nice outside trip.
But the credit also has to go to Iván Buchinger for taking this
nice
replacement
work
fight.
by Buchinger.
Indeed, Buchinger was not too pleased that he was taken down twice there.
Buchinger needs to come out at half guard.
As Korobkov said in the promo that played right before the fight, he's got absolutely nothing to lose, while Buchinger's got quite a lot to lose.
Well, Buchinger, if he manages to get side, I was going to say, if he managed to get side, he was going for the Von Flute choke. You could see he was pushing his shoulder into the neck of Korobkov. Buchinger needs to be careful of the up kick. Oh, just riding the body now of Korobkov. No south position.
Got his hands in the right position.
Yes, he is. He's going to get it. That's
very
tight.
Nice.
Very tight indeed. His hips are down. His body's flat. He's squeezing hard.
Korobkov's face is going red.
He's going to tap. He's got to tap. This is on really tight.
He can't. You can hear the. Yep.
He taps. What a finish by Iván Buchinger. He went north-south, seen the head exposed, went for north-south choke, and he got it.
As we said, Buchinger had a lot to lose, ladies and gentlemen. This fight wasn't it wasn't exactly how he would have liked this to play out, in the sense that he wanted to challenge an undefeated opponent that was coming in on a full training camp instead of a fighter who had a week's notice. But this is exactly the sort of finish he needed. An early finish to prove his point, to prove his dominance, and to prove that no fighter on a week's notice was going to come in and make a fight of this. Pass it on to my colleague Ian Freeman for the final verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 minutes 41 seconds of round 1, we have a winner due to tap out the north-south choke, Иван Бухингер!
Hediyeleri takdim edin. Güreşçisiyle tanınmış meşçimiz Aslan Ağayev.
We've got our seconds now.
That'll be not too long.
I'll just quickly recap all the stuff.